Okay, here are the instructions to get your horse on the site. First of all, you'll see you have the option of a gold listing for $89 or a silver listing that gets you on the site for $19. Gold listing is a 3-month listing. Daily updated race lines included, along with catalog style pedigree. Photos, if you have any to send us, win photos or paddock photos, those kind of things, you could send them to us and we'll post them, no extra charge. And finally, plenty of room for owners' comments. That's an $89 listing fee. Any horse is eligible for a gold listing. Silver listing gets you on the site for $19. However, these type of listings are only for horses priced at $5,000 and under. Once again, a 3-month listing with daily updated race lines. The catalog style pedigree is not included with this type of listing automatically. We do choose an upgrade for your horse, and a catalog style pedigree can be one of the selections that onGait makes. We'll decide what best complements your horse's listing. It could be a catalog style pedigree. We could choose a race video or banner ad, that kind of thing. But unlike an automatic catalog style pedigree appearing, it may or may not show up on your silver listing. Again, onGait will decide what's the best course of action there. Photos are included, no extra charge if you could supply photos to us. Plenty of room for owners' comments as well. And here on the bottom, the $250 fee if the horse sells or is leased within the 3-month listing period. So it's $89 for gold listing, one-time charge. Click there, click this button here. Or if you prefer a silver listing for $19 with a $250 fee if the horse sells or is leased within 3 months, you would click this little circle here with your left arrow key on your mouse. Again, these silver listings are only for horses 5,000 and under. We'll move over to the gold listing and decide to choose that type of listing. Now we have upgrades to your listing, optionals. Here, optional upgrades. If you'd like a spotlight listing, which will have your horse appear on the home page very frequently, you would click that box there. We will create the name plate for your horse, and that will show up often on the home page, the most looked at page on the website. We can add race video if you like, and you get to choose what video you'd like for us to display. And finally, we can create a banner ad to help exposure on your horse. A banner ad will appear on all the search pages. A little description of your horse will be displayed, and if the buyer is interested or wants more information, they would click the banner and it would take them right to your horse's page. Again, another good way to increase exposure, and exposure goes a long way in help selling your horse, of course. Any one upgrade is $40. Choose 2 for $69 or take all 3 for $89. This is on top of the $89 or $19 listing fee. Now we move down to entering your horse's information. Of course, we need the name of the horse, and so we move the arrow to that box and click the left button on your mouse, and that will allow you to enter information on your horse. We'll do watch your step. Whoops. Let's say. And the sire, let's say, is Niatros. Now we move over to the next box. You could do that by clicking the tab button, which is in the top left area of your keyboard. Tab, look for tab, and that'll take you from this box over to the next box. Or you could simply move your arrow over to the box that is next on the screen and make the left button, enter the left button on your mouse, and that'll take you to the next box. The dam is Hazel Hanover, let's say. Dam sire. Again, I'm clicking the tab button to move over. Adios. Click the tab again. Takes me to the next box that we need the information for. If, for whatever reason, you're not sure of the sire, dam, this kind of thing, you could just put NA instead of, you're not sure of this grandsire, just enter NA, and onGait will fix that for you as soon as possible. Now we've entered the year fold. We click, and now we click the tab button to move over to the next field, as they call it, and this field is called a type, And here you'll see what's called a drop down. So if you click choose the type, click this arrow here, and now you'll have to decide what type of horse you're selling. Could be a broodmare, racehorse, could be a broodmare slash racehorse, racehorse slash stallion, dual purposes for these two. A stallion outright, a share, breeding, a stallion ad could be listed, as well as a yearling, weanling, and a charity breeding. We're going to choose broodmare, move over with our tab button to the next field, which is gender. Again, clicking the arrow, which will display the drop down, and this is a mare, so we'll click mare, then go to tab again and get over to the next area, and we need pacer, and now we click tab again for location. Location is Arizona. Click the tab again, and the asking price of $10,000. After we click price, you'll be asked what you want to go along with the price, and click the arrow. For example, for the drop down, you could say 10,000. Whoops, I wrote 100,000, so that's not good. So I'm going to go back and fix that. 10,000. Choose one. I could just display the price. Just 10,000 will appear, or it could be 10,000 firm, could be 10,000 negotiable, or it could be 10,000 or best offer. Make the choice. If you decide not to show a price on your horse's listing page, you could choose contact seller for price or make an offer. And in those two cases, no price will display. So we'll remove that and just write contact seller. We can leave that blank, contact seller for price, and we're working with US dollars, so there's the drop down to show the different types of currency you'll be able to get paid with. Share of the horse for sale is 100%. If you want to sell a piece of the horse, just enter the percentage in this box here, 50%, 33%, whatever. Move over with tab button to the next field, current trainer box. This is a broodmare, so there's no current trainer. You can leave that blank, and clicking tab will take you to the next box, which is the owner's comments. Plenty of room here. In full to safe arrival, stud fee paid due to full on May 15th. Okay, and you have plenty of room for owner's comments in that box. Whatever information you think is worth sharing with the buyers, just enter it in there. Now we move down to this alternate contact information area. You were asked when you registered with onGait for your name, telephone number, and email address. If you choose not to get phone calls or emails for this listing, and you prefer another way of contacting you, either through a partner, the trainer, or you simply decide not to show your email or not to show your telephone number, you can click this box here, and we'll use this information instead of what you put on the register page. So you can decide that, you know what, I want the trainer to take the telephone calls. So Bill Smith, the trainer, the farm manager will take the telephone calls. Bill Smith, telephone number 609-555-1313, and we're also his email address bsmith@aol.com. And since we're having two alternate methods of contact for Bill Smith, phone and email, you decide which Bill will prefer. It's either phone or email. We'll go with email. We're almost done here. This is information on how to get photos sent to us. You don't need to jot that down or look at that right now. We will repeat this information on our confirmation email that we'll send out to you after the horse is on the site. All this information will be there on that email, and you'll be able to send us photos if you have any, either by email or by regular mail. Again, all the information's here. we have room for 5 photos per listing, and we'll upload them ourselves. And we're almost done. For more exposure, we offer these two options. We have a weekly newsletter that goes out every Friday to about, well, over 3,000 horsemen worldwide. If you click this box, your horse will be included in the newsletter. There'll be a description of the horse and more information on the newsletter. If the buyer likes what they see, or they want additional information or contact you, they would simply click the newsletter and it would take them right to your horse's page. And that is an additional $49 if you click that box. Or we have an email banner which will cost $100. It's a banner ad that will appear on every email that onGait sends out for the length of your listing. We send out about 1,000 emails per week. There'll be a description of your horse. If the buyer likes what they see, have any more information, need any more information and need to contact you, they would click the banner. It would take them right to your horse's page. Okay, so we're all done with this listing information, which shouldn't take very long. And now we click Save. This is the final step to assure that we did everything right. The name of the horse, all the information that we entered is here. If you see a mistake, simply click here to make changes, and you'll go back to the listing page, and you'll be able to make a change if necessary. Oh, I got his number wrong, so I want to change that, for example. Okay, so now we have everything right. We'll click Save, and now we click here to confirm the listing, and this is our last step before the credit card information. Now we're sent to the credit card page. It's telling us it's the total cost of $89 to get Watch Your Step on the site, a 3-month listing with 0 upgrades. Enter your card number here without spaces or dashes, 16 digits. Enter your expiration date here. If it was January 15th, you'd enter it in this method, 01 for January 15 for 2015. Click the tab button to go to the next box. First name is George, last name Taylor, and now we click the tab to get to the security code. You simply enter the information, the letters and numbers you see here, enter them in this box, and that will be the last thing you need before your credit card is sent over for approval. After all this information is entered, simply click Submit. It should take a few seconds for the credit card to be approved, and once it's done, you'll see a confirmation that the credit card did go through and your horse is on the site. After that, your work is done as far as entering information on the horse. onGait will complete the page with pedigree, the race lines if necessary, photos, we'll post them for you if you could supply, and onGait will complete the page in its entirety. Your work is done as far as entering information on the horse. You do have the option to change the price or change the owner's comments as often as you like throughout the 3-month listing period.